next year with the two new Wichita Falls schools. Have you heard about that, didn't you?
Ah,
They closed all three of the regular. Ball here at Johnny Perkins Field, and we've got legends all over the place. Number one, the Peterson family is here tonight, and they're here in force with, of course, former Granbury Pirate football coach Biff Peterson. How you doing, my man?
all right, David. I appreciate
So this is going to go against Killeen. We'll pick up that first
All right.
down. I'll take that.
All right.
Must have been a little neutral zone infraction offside or something like that.
Good start.
Pirates wearing their purple jerseys tonight with the gold numbers. I'm glad tonight because I can see the numbers this time. Meyer's going to keep it, it's like he's following Jones. I notice it. We had Moon down as starting running back, but Davin Jones, number 30, is back at that at the fullback position. And Meyer followed him, picked up about 3 on the first carry.
Well, Granbury's given quite a bit of motion here early in the ball game and then running a little bit of misdirection off of it. Be interesting to see if they continue to do that.
Ball up the 42-yard line, second down and about 7 coming here for the Pirates. 2 wide outs here for Granbury. No, actually 3. They've split another one out. Meyer looking to pass. Here it comes outside. It's going to go completed out to Kelly.
Good move.
Kelly keeps on rolling, and he's going to be close to the first down if he doesn't have it. Excuse me, that was Michael Marino out of the backfield. And they're going to pick up that first down. Nice looking play that time, Biff.
Yeah, brought some motion and ran out in the flats, and the Myers got the ball out there quickly, and they were getting about 7 or 8 yards. Again, seeing a lot of motion from Granbury.
Come back into the traditional broken bone look. Meyer takes a snap. He's going to go. The ball is loose. Marino is going to be. That's a big loss on that one. And is the ball still free? They're still uncovering. Reed Wiss is down on the floor, and it looks like Reed is going to be the one coming up with the ball.
Big recovery. You hate to give the ball over that deep in your end of the field early on, so good job of recovering the fumble.
But that's going to set up a second down and about 20, 21 yards to go. You know, Biff, when you came here back in '96, this was a little different setting up here for the press box, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I mean, the first year it was built. It has some pretty good stories to tell on that, too.
Oh, man. DeBello in motion. Meyer. Here comes the pressure, and Meyer's going down. Looks like he lost about 5 more on that. That's going to bring up third down and quite a bit.
Yeah, it looked like they dropped 5 into coverage and brought 6. So they brought a linebacker, somebody out of the secondary on a blitz, and just had more people coming than what they had blockers.
Pirates looking at third down and about 25 yards to go. Well, not next Friday night. No football. Pirates have their bye week coming up. Meyer, 3 men in the pattern. Straight drop, rolls to his left, looking deep. Ball's going to be intended out there. Number 21, Tyler Rogers. No, excuse me, that was Jaden that was actually in the pattern that time. Now that's good to see.
Yeah. Well, it looks like early in the ball game that Myers is going to have to get rid of the ball pretty quick. Short routes, quick routes, because Killeen's bringing a lot of pressure, and it's really hard for him to set up and get any reads downfield.
And the coverage back in the secondary is not too shabby.
Right.
Paddock back to punt for Granbury. He's going to be taking 32-yard line.
Good coverage.
Nice coverage on the kick. Looks like a
Carter Riley.
Big number 85, Carter Riley. Did you coach the dad?
I was about to say.
Shafe?
Yeah, Shafe. First-class kid, hard worker, enjoyed playing the game.
Oh, man.
His son surely is following in his footsteps, and I know Shafe wouldn't say that, but he's definitely a big plus for the Granbury Pirates, and he comes by it honestly.
Yes, he does.
His dad was a good player and a good man.
Pass out into the flat. And they're going to be, looks like they're going to have enough for the first down. Quarterback is Norman. He's thrown for about 380 yards so far, 5 touchdown passes. We're in number 3.
Landers for Killeen just caught that ball. He's a returning leading receiver coming back, but had about 400, about 600 yards receiving last year. So he's been their go-to guy.
Yep, he sure has. Going to go back over to the us. That play worked once. Yep. They're going to try it again. Good recovery that time by the Pirates. Yeah. 16, Emilio Rodriguez, he's been inserted in as one of the safeties. Good coverage on that.
It looks like we've got a flag, David, on the far sideline.
I like it. Ever since they're walking backwards especially.
Yeah, Killeen coach went and talked to the official, and he turned around and walked away pretty quick, so I'm guessing he didn't like what he heard there.
Could be a hold, I'm thinking. Well, a block in the back.
Yep.
Jason Shahan, the new PA announcer for the Granbury Pirate football team, doing an awesome job. First down and 20 for Killeen. Ball on the ground, gets up and look out. I guess they're going to call that one down.
I guess they're going to call it incomplete pass. That he pitched the ball forward.
Ah, okay. All right, so that'll set up second down and 20 for the Kangaroos.
Looked like a little shuttle pass.
Two receivers either side here for Killeen. Second down and 20, ball at the 39-yard line. Norman, play action, sends this one long down the field and running, oh my goodness, in stride, and that would be 6 for, that would be Landorus.
Landorus, yes, that was the combination coming back from last year. Quarterback for Killeen threw for about 1,300 yards last year, 11 touchdowns, and he's a good football player.
It was laid out perfectly, Biff.
Yeah, it really was.
I hate to say it, but that was a nice looking play, man.
Granbury got pretty good pressure on him. He got rid of the ball pretty quick.
Bad snap way up over the head. The kicker is still having problems with it. He's going to be taken back to the 33, and it's going to be 6-0 Killeen. Wanted to remind everyone that this first quarter is brought to you by Van Griffith Kia. Got to thank Marcus Chavez out there, general manager, and we've got, let's see, I know Eden Palmer works out there. You remember Eden Palmer?
Oh, yes.
Eden Palmer works out there. Kyle Kirkpatrick played basketball here for a while, so it's old home week when I go out. Of course, what am I driving? A Van Griffith Kia. Of course I am. So, and they're the sponsor of this first quarter, and we really appreciate that.
Well, it always makes it a little bit more comfortable when you go out and you work with somebody that you know.
Exactly.
Somebody just makes you feel a little bit more comfortable.
It do.
Well, Granbury got pretty good field position last time, so hopefully we can get pretty good field position. The kicker, number 35, he doesn't kick it real deep, gets it pretty high, but hopefully we can get that and get pretty good field position. And last time Granbury was moving the ball, they fumbled it, got the big loss,
right.
and that kind of threw everything.
It certainly did. They're gonna. Hayden Burns is going to take this one that's usually Paddock in there with it. And Paddock will push forward to about the third. Going to have good field possession again, Biff.
Right, at about the 36, 37-yard line. Like I said, Granbury moved the ball last series, and again had the big loss on the fumble, and keep away from doing that, and sustain the drive, eat some clock up. Killeen's offense is pretty high-powered offense.
Yes, they are.
The more time you can take off the clock, I think it's to your advantage. And
absolutely.
And control the pace of the game, the tempo of the game, and eat that clock up.
Hayden Meyer under center. 2 in the pattern. DeBello in motion comes back. We'll reset this. Riley and Kelly, the 2 wideouts. In motion is DeBello. Going to go that hand off the fullback's going to take it, and not much there.
Yeah, Killeen's running a 4-man front, so they're covering up most of your down linemen. In 99, defensive tackle, he's a pretty good sized young man in there in the middle.
Yes. And I hate that because you look at the rosters of both of our teams. You used to get all the weights on it. You never talking that before the game. Yeah. We don't get the weights anymore. He's just big.
Yeah, he's just a big young man.
Going to go with the pitch back. We got some blocking out front. Nice looking right there. And that is Jaden Rogers, making an appearance. He looked pretty sharp on that one, coming back from that knee problem that he had. Looked pretty quick on that one. Good to see Jaden back.
Yeah, he turned the corner pretty quick and started getting upfield.
He picked up about 13 yards on that pitch. And the Pirates have moved the ball up to the 46-yard line in Pirate territory. First down for the Pirates. Jaden will get it again. Nice cut. Says, get out of my way. I like that little throwdown right there. Rogers, I don't see any ill effects of that knee issue on these two carries.
No, you're right. And looks like Killeen is really loading the box. And what I mean by the box is from tight end to tight end. If you had two tight ends in the ball game on opposite sides, they're loading the box. And so Granbury's taking the ball outside, pitch sweeps and options, and getting the ball to the perimeter quick and having success doing it.
Both receivers line up on the left this time. Ball's going to go. Let's again. That's going to be
Moon.
Davin Jones is going to be the carry on that number 30. That's
okay.
And he picks up the first down. So Jones and the Pirates move the ball.
I'll tell you what, I really believe the whoever's calling the plays and the offensive coaching staff are doing a good job of seeing what Killeen does and getting the ball to the perimeter right now.
Coach Otten doing a good job. He brought this offense in, and kids having success with it. Here we go, Jaden again. Got a flag going to be thrown. Jaden fighting for yardage. That's going to come back. Had a little motion in the backfield. Going to set up probably first down and 15, I'm thinking.
Well, the officials are talking to the Killeen coach on the far side. They're not talking to the Granbury coaches. That's interesting. So let's see what happens here.
4:37 left here in the opening Van Griffith Kia first quarter. Ooh, a major. I didn't get a call.
I didn't either. I still didn't see the signal. Still.
That's going to set up first down and 20. Must have been a holding call that we didn't see. Going to be Hayden keeping, and Hayden had an opening and it closed really quick, picked up about 3.
Need to come up with a good play here. Again, had a drive going, had a good looking drive going, and the penalty really makes it tough when you're first and 20. It really changes the play calling.
It sure does.
I guarantee you, there's not many plays out there that gain 20 yards.
Second down, about 16 to go for Granbury. Going to go with that pitch back to Jaden. Not many plays. They were stringing that one out. Yep. No gain on that one.
Yep. Wasn't much green grass to run on.
No. You know, for years here in Granbury, of course, we were one of the ones that had the grass for years and years, but when you had Thomas Brothers providing our grass area, it was a pretty good field.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Ike Thomas did a great job of helping Granbury schools out, and always had
mercy. Meyer held on to it too long. Going to be a big loss back to the 45-yard line, and that's going to set up third down. Killeen defense is teeing off right here, Biff.
Yeah, they are, and again had a beautiful drive going, and then get the penalty.
Yep.
And that's last series we talked about it. Granbury had a great drive going and had the fumble loss for about 10, 15 yards, and it's just really hard to overcome that kind of loss of yardage.
Certainly is. Paddock again back to punt here for the Granbury Pirates. Looks like Landoris is back to receive this.
Good punt.
Not away from
right
Landoris.
There.
Boom!
Yeah. What a play. What a play.
Nice hit. That's Emilio Rodriguez there to greet him as soon as the ball got there, and we will have deep location here. Looks like about the 17-yard line is where Killeen will start this series. Great coverage, great timing.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some pressure on the quarterback Because he can't throw the ball. He throws a nice long ball, tight spiral, puts a lot of air underneath it. So hopefully get some pressure on him.
Defensive front for the Pirates, Dampusay, Sutherland, Roth, and Zapata
Illegal
tonight.
procedure. Illegal
We'll
procedure.
take that first and
That's right.
15.
That's right.
Linebackers for the Pirates, Brinish, Cantrell, and James, number 9. Paddock and Cisco at the corners, and the safeties, Rodriguez and Halston, Maine. Halston, Maine having a good senior campaign. Been defense all year except for last week. He ran a 32-yard touchdown
That's
in
right.
for the Pirates' only score. First and 15. Norman looking. Here goes Norman taking off.
That's what he
Underneath,
runs the ball well.
little submarine that time by Maine. And it's going to set up third down and about 3 yards to go here for the Roos. And we got some more Roos right up the road from us here in Weatherford. Not a common mascot. Norman again over the middle. It's going to be completed, brought down first down, 41-yard line.
He ran what you call a dig route, seam route across the middle. Was able to get the ball to him. Again, this young man, he really does a good job of throwing the football.
That's Maine and Burns on the stop, but a first down, ball at the 41.
Needed turnover.
1:45 left here in the Van Griffith Kia first quarter. 6-0 Killeen. Out it goes, trying to set up
Good play.
That's a great play by Hayden Burns.
Good job of coming up and going through the block and making the tackle.
They get about 4 out of that. It's going to bring up second down and about 6 coming up.
Killeen's picking up the tempo.
Paul about 45-yard line. Norman rolling to his left. Going to just do a little jump ball. It's going to be out of bounds. Caught, but out of bounds. And it'll be third down and about 6.
Big play for Granbury's defense. Need a hole right here. Forced punt.
Ball about the 45-yard line.
Killeen's got twins both sides. One back in the backfield.
And I'm sure that's Hicks. We haven't heard much from Hicks
we
yet
have
tonight.
Not. We really have not.
Norman steps up and lets it fly. He was hit as he let it fly.
All
And
right.
Burns again with great coverage. Defensive front. Standing tall on that. You can see Dampusay out there.
Yeah. Great play by the front four, because Granbury's really just rushing 3 or 4 players. Good job of getting to the quarterback.
Sam Sutherland from his defensive tackle position also involved in that. So it's going to set up a fourth down, and Killeen going in their punt formation for the first time tonight. Halston, Maine back to receive here for the Pirates.
As my wife Nancy would always say, bad snap, bad snap, bad snap. Let's get a bad snap here.
Kind of a wobbler.
Oh,
Maine will let this go, and look out. That's going to go deep, deep, deep. About the 4 or 5 yard line is where Granbury will start. 95 yards to go on this one.
It was not a pretty looking punt, but hit and rolled, and there's just not a whole lot you can do.
Nope.
It was punted away from the back receiving, and long ways to go. But I tell you what, though, you break one and you get it out of the hole.
And that's the thing about that type of punt right there, Biff. When those things are so difficult to field.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people have gone to that soccer style punters. They get it and they run to the right and punt it, and they're punting that ball where it hits and goes end over end.
Yes, it does.
The old punting style where you sit back and leg went straight through the ball. So you see more of that soccer style punting, and that's the exact reason why what we saw just then, getting the roll.
Well, this is a different look for
Triple I.
Going to go with the handoff to Jones. Jones might have a yard right there on that left side. Following Mauricio and Wes on that left side. Pick up 2, second down and about 8 for the Pirates. Ball at about the 7 yard line. Well, they had some big dogs. They had Chase Cantrell in there, our leading tackler, middle linebacker, in on that offensive set. Go back to the traditional broken bone here. Rogers in motion. Not that time going to be Jones. No, excuse me. That's Moon this time, number 44. He is in the lineup now.
Yeah, the backside defensive end came crashing inside and made the tackle from the backside then. Be the end of the quarter, looks like, David, unless we...
Yeah, it is. We're coming down to the end of this first quarter. We're going to walk the distance of the field.
Well, we got a flag.
We got a flag,
Yeah,
so we
all right.
will have another play here in this Van Griffith Kia first quarter. So second down and short here for the Pirates.
Clock runs out. All right.
They'll let it go. We've played one. Granbury trailing Killeen 6-0 here in this first quarter. And you're listening to Granbury Pirate Sports on the Pirate Sports Network. Go Pirates.
You know, we talk about the punting game, the punter just then. I tell you what, one of the things I learned is we were playing one year, and our quarterback, and I was coaching another school, and our quarterback was our punter. So we would get in a shotgun position, not put him near as deep, and we let him fake quite a bit because he could throw the ball. Went on to play at Abilene Christian, so good quarterback, pretty good punter. And we ran a fake about third or fourth ball game. We run 4 or 5 and went home that night. It was a great call. You know, everybody's feeling good, all the coaches. And we
out.
all right, back to
Flag
got a
thrown.
flag.
And I
Play
guess
stopped.
going to scoot back maybe a little bit more.
Illegal procedure. Now, Dave, before we got started tonight, you were telling me how many offensive new faces do we have on the offense tonight because of injuries and so forth. That's quite a few, aren't there?
Yeah, there is. That, you know, like we've got, in fact, 2 of the offensive linemen, and you look at the starting backfield, it's basically 3.
So you've got, you know, just about half of your offense
Right.
is new.
That's right.
And it's hard to get that timing and getting everything in sync.
It sure is.
Draw.
Hand off
Draw.
up the middle.
Oh.
That is Jaden Rogers. Looked like he was working from that fullback position on that one. He'll pick up about He'll get about 6 yards out of that, but it's going to set up another 4th down for the Pirates.
A good call. I don't know if it was the old wraparound draw where the quarterback goes actually behind the running back and wraps his arm around him and gives him the ball from behind him.
Yeah.
But it was a great call. And well, I'll tell you what, he only had one defender to beat, and he'd still be running.
Paddock.
Get rid of it. There you go.
Well, it's a line driver taken at the 45-yard line. Flag thrown, 2 flags thrown, regardless of where he goes, he's coming back.
Yeah. You know, it's the same type of kick that we saw a while ago. If it hits, it's going to roll forever.
Yep.
But it went straight where the guy was able to catch it.
Paddock is averaging about 31 yards a punt this year. Discussion going. I'm thinking right where that flag was thrown, Biff, might have been a little bit of holding. Sure will be. Well, it's a huge play right there for Granbury's defense. Puts it back into Killeen territory, ball back at the 45-yard line. Just underway here in the second quarter. This second quarter is brought to you by Texas Classic Insurance. Brett Dawson once again back on board as a sponsor here for Pirate Sports. Norman rolling. Ooh, boy, here we come. I don't know if you saw the altercation back boy from the
56 back there in the backfield, and looks like that one could be coming back.
I'm thinking so. That was he was getting pretty tough out there with Jack Dupont Dampousse.
It looked like a World Federation wrestling.
It did.
That's a takedown.
It was a takedown. Yeah, but got 2 points. Yeah, and of course, back where I grew up in Oklahoma, of course, wrestling was huge. I mean, the real wrestling. So, you know, it would definitely be a 2-point takedown right there. But in football, it counts as a 15-yarder, so we'll take that. Ball back at the 35.
Here comes the blitz.
Norman, they've got the screen set up.
Make the play.
Halston, Maine,
play.
great play right there from his safety position. He's been doing that all year long.
That was an outstanding play. Granbury brought the safety of the corner off the edge, and Killeen was able to get the screen out opposite of the blitz, but Granbury made a great play.
Second down and 15 here. Norman, back to pass. Looking. Here they go, and they got him. Augie Zapata.
You know, as they say on television, that looked like a coverage sack.
Yeah.
That the secondary
Sure.
did a
Yeah.
good job of covering
Great
that
job of covering them up. Exactly right. I tell you what, you got Augie Zapata. What a kid! Started as a freshman as a defensive back. Sophomore year, played a little defensive back and linebacker. Last year was all linebacker. This year, defensive end. The kid can play anywhere.
Yeah. Versatile.
Very. Not that big of a kid, but he's got the talent.
Right, you got 3rd down and 20, 21,
Sure
22.
do. Norman looking. Here comes a little bit of pressure. Norman, look out. Got him. But he got away from it. Augie comes again. The pass is thrown and caught. My goodness. That was a heck of a play out there.
Yeah, Norman the quarterback sprinted right, came back left. It's hard to cover somebody for that long a period of time.
Good night. Who was that? 13 out there. That was Chris Vargas.
Yes.
Another one of the top receivers for Killeen. Going to go with the handoff. This is first carry for Hicks. Is that hard to believe? Second quarter and his first time he's had the ball?
That surprised me. He's an outstanding running back, and definitely can tote the mail, so to speak. And he had about 15 yards on that one.
Certainly did. Pick up the first down. Ball at the 29-yard line in Pirate territory, just underway here in the second quarter. Texas Classic Insurance second quarter. Nice wrap up and throw down that time. That was Hayden Burns out there doing it all tonight. But another first down picked up.
Yeah, Granbury's corners are given some room out there on their coverage, but they pretty much have to because of trying to respect the speed of Killeen.
Back it goes again to Vargas.
Same play.
Vargas tried to take it inside, was pushed outside, that time by Brennish from his linebacker position. And we are going to have, will we move the chains? It's going to be first down and goal at the 6-yard line. Hicks, man, what a move.
There you go. There
Too
you
many
go.
purple
Good
shirts
play.
that time. Shut it down.
Good job. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they haven't given the ball to Hicks. I think that's the second time.
Second time on? Yes, sure is.
Surprised.
Clock's moving pretty quick. Good. Now we're going to be finished with 2 quarters before 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And I think that's to Granbury's advantage, is to shorten the game.
Yep, yep.
And not give Killeen their high-powered offensive ball as much. Bootleg, jump pass.
Nice pass.
Fumble.
Ball is great play against Halston, Maine.
They called it incomplete, I think, David.
What a play. Halston, Maine got the hat on it, knocked it free. Incomplete pass, 3rd and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, big stop right here. You get a stop here and be interesting to see if Killeen goes for the field goal or the touchdown. But it's third and goal from about the 8. Big play right here.
Huge play for the Pirate defense.
Granbury's tightening their coverage out a little bit on the wideouts, playing a little bit more of a bump and run.
Man in motion. And that is, they're going to go out to him, and there it is.
They hit the man in motion.
Sure did. Flag thrown.
Flag.
Flag thrown. It's after the fact or during, we don't know.
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
It was thrown over there in the area of number 1, Zapata, but I think this is going to be on Killeen, holding against Killeen. And that's going to take it back. Oh, there's another huge bullet dodged by the Pirates tonight.
Yeah, Granbury brought their secondary up a little bit more of a bump and run then.
Yeah.
And one of the things that you do to eliminate that bump and run is you bring the guy in motion. Well, the defensive back has to trail him all the way across the field, snap the ball, he hits the flats real quick,
That's
and
it.
that kind of eliminates that bump and run coverage.
It certainly did on that one. It's going to be 3rd down and goal, and this is back at the 17-yard line. Norman drops, still looking.
Pressure.
Here comes the pressure, and Norman is going down.
Good job.
Chase Cantrell, the big middle linebacker, shuts it down.
You know, Granbury's only rushing 3 or 4 players, and they have done a great job of getting pressure on the quarterback with just 3 or 4 people. It looks like Killeen's going to stay with it and go for it on 4th down.
It could be. I mean, what else have they got? You know, you're looking right now. You're looking at least a 42-yard field goal from where they are right now. So this is 4th down. Ball back at the 24.
Motion, no back.
Man in motion is Hicks. Norman looks. Norman across the middle.
Incomplete.
Too tall.
Granbury's ball.
That was intended for Thompson. Thompson was open, running across the middle, but
great stand by Granbury
huge.
defense.
That was
Huge.
a great place for the Granbury Pirate defense.
Bowed their neck, so to speak.
So we remain here in the second quarter, the Texas Classic Insurance second quarter. Granbury still trailing Killeen 6-0 here, 5:16 left in this one.
Stay away from a penalty or or
Put the
fumble.
ball on
We're moving the ball. Just
Putting the
stay
ball
away
on the
from it.
absolutely. Just going little power right up the middle, not much happening there. Now that was Tyler. That was Tyler Rogers into the lineup for the first time tonight. Didn't get much out of that one.
You know, when you run this type of offense, whether you make a yard or 2 or not, you really need to pound it inside a little bit because that keeps the guys from flying out of there. And now when you pull it, get the ball to the perimeter, you have a better chance of picking up yardage.
Absolutely right. That's so important, that fullback back there. Going to go with the pitch back deep. And we're going to go good staying, keep going. That is Anthony DeBello there with the carry. He'll be back to the original line of scrimmage. Took him about 20 yards to get there.
You know what? It didn't make any yardage. It was a heck of a run to get back to the line of scrimmage. Great effort. Great effort.
You know, you get a name like Anthony DeBello, you know.
That's right.
You know, you're thinking an Italian guy, you got a redheaded
Yeah,
guy.
you know, Rocky.
I know it.
Kind of like, Rocky
But
Balboa.
Anthony, I got to know Anthony at school. He's quite a character. Redheaded dude. I'm going, okay. Flags everywhere, and Meyer just throws it out of bounds.
See what the call is.
That's in that area of holding, I'm thinking, right there thrown into the line. 3rd down and 10.
Chop block, blow the waist. Decline.
Ooh, decline. Okay, so that'll set up 4th down.
Set up 4th down. Yeah.
Well, the Pirates forced obviously into a punting situation here in this Texas Classic Insurance 2nd quarter. 5th game of the year for your Granbury Pirates. We said coming in 3-1 on the season. And Paddock back in to do the punting for Granbury. Back deep is Landers.
A little bit of wind at our back. You know, hopefully get that ball up in the wind stream and
Kind of off the side of foot. It's going to be away from him. That's good. Getting away from Landers. That's going to go out about the 47-yard line in Killeen territory. 3:47 left here.
not a 30-yard punt, but no return. That's the important thing.
That's bottom line right there. I'll take that every day.
Got 3 minutes and 47 seconds. I'll tell you what, it'd be a huge plus for us to go in at halftime down 6-0.
You know, that's absolutely right, Biff, considering the way they started.
Right.
I mean, look, lights out coming, but no.
Yeah.
Defense has stood pretty strong here, made some good adjustments on the defensive side of the ball.
Again, Granbury standing in the three-man defensive line front.
Norman, quick out it goes. It's go to Landers, and he's going to be tackled forward. He'll have the first down about 11 yards. That's going to be Hayden Burns, one of the tacklers. Also in there, Ryland Brennish.
Killeen's picking up the tempo. There's
There
Hicks.
goes Hicks, big opening on the right side, and he'll fall forward. Looks like he'll have another first down to about the 30-yard line. Well, there's a giant gaping hole over on that far side.
They were able to seal the defensive line and get to the perimeter, and there was pretty good amount of grass to run on outside.
We'd have a stop of the clock here. Number 4, Wyatt Riddle coming into the lineup here for the Pirates. First down and 10, ball at the 30-yard line of the Pirates. Norman out into the slot, getting away and down to the 10. First down, and wow. That was just, what a quick release after he caught the ball, man. Good night.
He's taking quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He's taking one step, planting that right foot, and he's rid of the football on the quick game.
That was Boatner on the reception.
Good play.
And good play.
By number 9.
Excellent. That is Cameron James,
Good play.
the right linebacker for the Granbury Pirates. Put the stop on that and the loss.
Cameron did a good job. He came through the blocker and made the play for a loss of about a yard.
Second down and 11, ball at the 12-yard line of the Pirates. 2:13 left here in this Texas Classic Insurance second quarter. Nothing there,
Right,
nothing
good
at
play.
all, and that was set up by that little guy over on the right side, wearing number 1, Augie Zapata. What a player. Third down and about 12 now coming up for Killeen. Man in motion.
Motion, jet sweep.
He's going to
Man
get,
in motion.
look out. Boom!
Oh,
Still going. Are you kidding me?
I thought we had him for a loss.
How did we not hit him? We were flying through there.
David, did they get the first, or is it going to be fourth down?
Let's see
It
here.
looks like it's going to be fourth and goal. Not goal, but fourth and one.
It is.
From
Fourth.
about the 2.
Yeah, they can pick up the first down or the touchdown from right here, but it is fourth down. Man in motion again. Norman. Oh my goodness. That was Hicks.
Yeah. Ran the same play they did before, but faked it to the jet sweep guy in motion and handed it off to the back, hit it up the middle. Again, though, Granbury defense did a good job of playing. They scored with 1:04 left to go in the second quarter. And I really thought they had him for no gain.
I did too. I did too. Extra point attempt coming up here for Killeen. Last one, of course, was a disaster. And this one it is good. It's 13-0 here in this Texas Classic Insurance second quarter. Granbury trailing the Killeen Kangaroos. We've got a unusual week next week. There's no football, but we have 2 volleyball games for you here on the Pirate Sports Network on Tuesday night and on Friday night. 2 back-to-back home games. In fact, the girls played at home tonight.
Yes.
So they got 3 in a row here at the house. And, of course, my special guest for both of those games will be Jessica Burke, coming back to join me again. Of course, when she was a volleyball player here at Granbury High School, was Jessica Wonderlick. And we had a great time. She does a great job. She teaches over at Acton Middle School, so she's going to be joining us to bring the broadcast to us on both games on Tuesday and Friday of next week. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You know, Granbury volleyball has had a lot of tradition here.
Oh,
They've
my
had a lot of
goodness.
success over the years.
They sure have. I haven't heard any results of what happened. They played Northwest tonight here, and I don't have any results on how that game went. Kind of a line driver going to be taken. I think that's Tyler Rogers over on the other side. Tyler is still going. He'll be to the 33-yard line. I tell you what, for somebody that was sick this week, he sure didn't show it on that one.
Yeah.
Good return. 56 seconds left in the quarter. Halftime coming up. Of course, we'll have the Killeen Band first, and then the Pride of Granbury Marching Band will be taking the field. Mario Morales in his second year as the band director at Granbury High School, doing an incredible job with these kids. Pirates at the 33-yard line. In motion. Going to go with the handoff to Tyler. Tyler hit and got away again, picked up about a yard.
Tell you what, he's not going down with the first man that hits him. He's breaking some tackles. Right now, Killeen's getting a lot of penetration up front.
The clock is stopped. There's going to be a timeout taken here. Looks like Granbury's going to take a timeout. Yeah, Beth, when you came here, this was 2-story plywood, I believe, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I mean, they had just finished it, but it wasn't completely finished.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because that was fun for the first few years. I brought Pirate football to local TV, and we were 2-story playwood. It was so much fun. It moved when the wind was strong.
Yeah,
So,
yes, that's what I was told. You and Johnny Perkins,
Me and Perk,
did a great job. And
we had a great time, man. Yeah.
Mr. Tidwell.
Huh?
Mr. Tidwell did
Mr. Yale Tidwell.
Oh, he was a legend. He was a legend.
Dude, you know that he was the PA announcer for 50
For 50
years?
years, that's
Are
exactly
you kidding
right.
me? Golly. And of course, he went to high school here, played football here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, his son Jimmy is the all-time quarterback here in Granbury, Texas. Was an all-stater and played at TCU. And you remember the famous one.
James.
They were down at Decker when UL was doing the PA. And Jimmy took off on a long run. And UL, I'll get to it after this play. Here goes Jaden Rogers, and they had him cornered. He might have, I don't think he got anything out of that. But anyway, UL Jimmy Tidwell takes off on a long run, and UL couldn't stand himself. He said, "Run, Jimmy, run!" over the PA.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm telling you.
That doesn't surprise me.
What a legend in this town the Tidwell family was.
Yeah.
UL was something else,
Yeah,
man.
he was. He's one of the first people I met when I moved here.
Yeah,
He's a great
yeah.
man. Now, Killeen's taking a timeout.
Huh,
We got
okay.
a 3rd down and 7, and we really need to get a first down here. I'm not real sure who called the timeout the play before, whether it was us or Killeen. Now, hopefully Killeen did. I can't. It looks like Killeen has 1 timeout left.
Very
so
interesting.
They can stop it one more time and get the ball back with about 35 seconds.
Or let's just pick up 8 yards and stop all of that
that's
nonsense.
Exactly right. We really want to run the clock out here.
Ball at 35-yard line. 44 seconds are left here in this Texas Classic Insurance second quarter. Riley will go to the left. And Kelly over here on the right side. Meyer drops back. Here comes the pressure, just lets it fly, and
I don't know if we're going to get a.
I know, I'm looking. That's what I was looking to see if they were going to, if they might call that.
Yeah.
Because there was no one out there, but I guess they're going to let that go. So 39 seconds left. Pirates will be punting here.
39 seconds. It looks like Killeen still has 1 timeout left. But we really need to get a big punt here and get great coverage.
Landers is back to receive the punt. Paddock will punt for the Granbury Pirates. I think the thing to do here is kind of kick it away from Mr. Landers.
Yes.
13-0 our score. Killeen leading. High snap. Paddock able to get up high and get it. Gets that one off in a hurry. Nice roll. Landers lost the handle. Here comes the pressure. Got away from one, and here he comes to the outside. Cantrell slowed him down. And then finishing off the deal, good job out there by Trevor Granger, number 14.
Yes, he did. He did great. A good job there.
So 24 seconds left for Killeen.
Well, you know they're going to put it up in the air.
Hey, no
They're
question
gonna
about
chunk
it.
They're going to chunk it.
Emilio Rodriguez lined up at about the 50-yard line already, thinking some of that must be happening.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Granbury probably rush 3 and drop 8 into coverage. Just keep them from getting the long ball. They got 2 safeties deep.
Here we go. Norman, and we're going to have a little false start there, and they'll scoot back 5. 23 seconds left.
Yeah, good job by Granbury disguising the coverage. You got 2 safeties deep, but they actually lined up with 4 or 5 men with their hand on the ground. And when the ball was snapped, some of the guys had their defensive linemen had their hand on the ground. They dropped back into pass coverage. So great job of disguising coverage and taking away the short stuff.
Absolutely. So first down for Killeen. Ball at the 25-yard line. Man in motion. Norman back to pass. He's going to go long down to trying to get it to Landers. Just almost got it. Paddock was right with him.
Good coverage, because I'm going to tell you that ball was well thrown.
It was.
It was
Beautiful
a nice
pass.
It was right on the money. Just great coverage.
Landers is favoring that right arm, so that's that'd be a big blow to Killeen. And they're going to go back, even if that pass would have been caught. We're coming back because we've got another penalty called on Killeen. Holding is the call.
Be interesting to see if Killeen tries it here. They just run out the clock and go in.
16-0. Got to set this one back to the. It's going to go back to the 16-yard line. Is where Killeen will have it with 16 seconds left. It'll be first down at about 25 here for the Kangaroos.
Motion, nobody.
Man in motion, nobody. It's empty back there. Norman looks. Norman pressured, and Norman is going down.
Good play. Good play. They're excited. Every parents are excited. I love it.
I'm telling you what now.
Love it.
That was Roth. I tell you, Roth has been doing that all year long. Josh started last year, back on the defensive front again this year. Great job.
You know, that's what you want to see. You know, kids are playing hard and love to play the game.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Are we? I guess we're going to take another timeout with 5 seconds left. And again, that's you called it earlier a coverage sack.
Yeah.
Because there was nobody here to throw to.
Yeah.
And the Pirates got in there pretty quick on their own.
You know, we've done a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback.
Yes, we have.
Tonight with the 3 or 4 man rush. Really have. I think that, you know, you have to sometimes what you call pick your poisons.
Yep.
And we've had to play off of the receivers a little bit and give them a little bit of cushion just because of so much foot speed they have. But at the same time, we've covered the deep ball pretty well. The one pass that they completed for a touchdown, but that ball was, like we said earlier, was perfect.
Yes, it was. It was. They put a couple of seconds back on the clock. We've got 8 seconds on there. This will set up second down, and we're about 30.
You know, it wouldn't hurt to get a fumble right here.
I can dig
in the
that.
end zone. It wouldn't hurt.
Shoot, yeah. We still got a timeout.
Yeah. My wife.
But I like your idea of the end zone. I'm picking that up in the end zone.
My wife and my daughter both be hollering, fumble, fumble, fumble. Right there.
Oh, my
Fumble.
goodness, a flag is thrown.
That's close to being a safety.
Now, wait a minute.
The 1 yard line.
They're going to say they got him just inside the one. Great penetration by the front of the Pirates. There's still 1 second on the clock, Biff.
We do have a flag. Let's see what, I'm not sure what it's about. Timeout.
Timeout on the field by...
Looks like timeout Granbury. I tell you what.
Holding is the call on Killeen.
Okay. We declined it, so the ball's on what? About the 1 or 2 yard line?
That's some close break. Yes, it is. It's on. Yeah, you're about right. See where they got the third down marker over there, right between the two, and they put a couple of seconds back on the clock. Oh, you know, we just almost picked up a twofer right there.
That's right. You never can tell when a quarterback's in that shotgun. What we need is a cold front to blow in while the ball's being snapped, blow it off its path. And
this is January, Beth. We ain't gonna have no cold front till January.
I'm ready for the next,
oh
for
my
the first
goodness.
cold front of the year. I'll tell you what, they teased us a week ago.
Now, my wife told me today that they had a freak cold front come into Utah. First day of fall. So it's got to start there first.
Yeah, in Utah. All right, they're still in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3 seconds left. Third down and a quarter mile.
Uh-oh.
What do we got here?
Another timeout.
This is must be an officials. Each team shows 1 left on their allotment for the half. Norman.
Safety.
He was able to spin his way out of it, and that's going to be the last play of the half. I know, Biff, we're down 13-0 right now, but the Pirates got to feel pretty good about how they responded on that last series right there.
I think all night long, defensively, we've played well.
Yeah, we have.
We've kind of bowed our neck down on the goal line and held them out a couple of times. And the big play is what's hurt us. But there's been 1, maybe 2, and that's it.
That's it.
And Killeen's a big play type football team. I think defensively, the coaches have done a great job of coming up with a game plan. And they're getting a lot of pressure with a 3-man rush, 4-man rush. And that really means something. I mean, if you're watching the ball game, Killeen's, they're pretty good size up front. They're
they are.
Good-looking young men, and we're getting a lot of pressure up there. And offensively, we've moved the football. We just have not been consistent. We've got a penalty or a fumble, and we just need to get some consistency and be back in this ball game. Hey, you score 1 time. It's 13-7.
That's right.
That's it. You're back in the ball game.
Ain't no doubt about it. 13-0 at halftime. The bands are coming up. Uke and Biff will be back with the third quarter. Halftime coming up on the Pirates Sports Network.
Texas Classic Insurance Agency is your local independent agency representing companies like Allstate, Germania, Liberty Mutual, Progressive, Safeco, MetLife, and many more. We have 22 agents to serve your insurance needs, which is the reason you voted us the best of Hood County for 2021. Give us a call at 817-279-7200. And for every touchdown that the Granbury Pirates score this year, Texas Classic will be donating $25 to the Touchdown Club Scholarship Fund. Texas Classic Insurance Agency is your local independent agency.
Granbury ISD. One community, one goal, all heart. We've become a destination district for thousands of families. They come to Granbury ISD because of our award-winning academic, fine arts, and athletic programs, and our dedicated staff. With nearly 8,000 students enrolled in our schools, we are expecting to grow by more than 2,000 students by 2030. That's a 25% increase. The last time our district built an elementary school was 1996. A lot has changed in 27 years, the biggest of which is the number of students who attend our schools. Families are drawn here by our success. Most recently, our Marine Corps JROTC program was selected as a Naval Honor School for the 10th consecutive year, and all 10 of our campuses received the prestigious Purple Star Award from the Texas Education Agency for our district's commitment to meeting the unique needs of military-connected students and their families. Granbury has a long tradition of producing outstanding students, including NASA engineers, NFL players, doctors, teachers, Olympic gold medalists, CEOs, lawyers, judges, WNBA champions, and much more. Granbury ISD builds leaders. In addition to academic and extracurricular program success, Granbury Independent School District is regarded for its stewardship of tax dollars. We have an A rating from the Texas Education Agency for Financial Accountability, the highest rating possible for Texas school administrations. Capital projects from the 2013 bond package were completed on time and under budget, and our current tax rate is the lowest it has been in years to address our continued growth and ongoing management of facilities. In April 2023, a strategic planning committee was formed. It was comprised of parents, grandparents, students, teachers, staff, and business and community leaders from across Granbury ISD. The committee reviewed financial data, current academic needs, projected student growth toward existing campuses, and sought community input before putting together a bond proposal for review by the Board of Trustees that they believe best represents the needs of the students, families, and taxpayers. On August 21, 2023, the Board of Trustees voted to place two propositions on the November ballot. The first proposition is a voter approval tax rate election, or VATRE. The second proposition is a $151.7 million bond proposal to address our growth by building a new elementary school, renovating aging elementary and middle school facilities, and constructing a second transportation facility complete with new school buses. Please note, a new state law requires all school bond propositions to include ballot language that reads, "This is a property tax increase." However, this bond package will not increase the property tax rate for Granbury ISD homeowners or businesses. In fact, pass or fail, our property tax rate will decrease. The board has approved a tax rate of just over 93 cents, which is more than 6 cents lower than last year. This makes the Granbury ISD school tax rate the lowest school tax rate in Hood County and one of the lowest in the Metroplex. As always, homeowners 65 and older who have filed their homestead exemption will not see an increase in their school property taxes. Early voting runs from October 23rd through November 3rd. Election Day is Tuesday, November 7th. Granbury ISD is committed to transparency. Should you have any questions or would like more information, visit granburyisd.org/election2023.
The Granbury Independent School District is asking voters to consider two issues during the November 7th election: a school bond and a tax ratification election. This informative video aims to explain the concept of a voter-approved tax ratification election, also called a VATRE, and its impact on our district. The purpose of this election is to hold a community vote on the proposed tax rate increase to maximize state funding. If approved, the proposal would enable Granbury ISD to secure an estimated $8.2 million in additional annual funding, while simultaneously reducing the overall tax rate. How is this possible? The funding for Granbury ISD primarily comes from local taxes and state funds. Local taxes are divided into two funds: Maintenance and Operations, M&O, and Interest and Sinking, INS. The M&O fund carries day-to-day district operations, such as staff salaries, teaching supplies, and building maintenance, while the INS fund is used to pay off school bond debts, which finance new school construction and capital improvements. As part of the state's recent tax compression legislation, the overall GISD tax rate will decrease. Rather than compress to the maximum rate under law, the Board of Trustees has set the total tax rate at just over 93 cents, comprising just under 79 cents for M&O and 14.5 cents for INS, which is the lowest school tax rate in Hood County and one of the lowest school tax rates in the Metroplex. The ballot will show a total tax rate of just over 93 cents, down from last year's total tax rate of approximately 99 cents. Compressing the tax rate 0.06 cents will mark the 8th consecutive year our district has lowered the overall tax rate. If the VATRE measure is approved by voters, not only will the school tax rate decrease, the result will be more local and state funding for Granbury ISD. As mentioned earlier, the proposed 93-cent tax rate will generate an estimated $8.2 million in additional state revenue annually. The crucial point is that some of this new revenue will not be subject to the school finance recapture system, commonly known as Robin Hood. In 2023, Granbury ISD sent over 11 million local tax dollars back to the state in recapture. So, how would the additional $8.2 million be utilized by increasing the M&O budget if voters approve the district's tax rate? The additional funds would allow Granbury ISD to give pay raises to teachers and staff, add personnel to reduce student-teacher ratios in classrooms, and pay for security improvements on all campuses. It's essential to note that we are solely discussing the Granbury ISD tax rate, which is different from a homeowner's overall tax bill. Pending approval of Senate Bill 2, the local school district tax rate will decrease and voters will receive a $100,000 homestead exemption. However, rising property values could still impact your overall tax bill. Homeowners who are 65 or older need to ensure they have a homestead exemption on file with the Hood County Appraisal District, which will freeze their school tax bill. The Board of Trustees has called for the tax ratification election on November 7th, but the ultimate decision lies with the voters. All eligible registered voters are encouraged to become informed and exercise their right to vote in the election. Early voting will commence on October 23rd and continue through November 3rd. The election day is scheduled for Tuesday, November 7th. Voting locations, times, and additional information can be found on our website, www.granburyisd.org/election 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Pride of Granbury Band. The band is led on the field by head drum major Abby Stone, assistant drum majors Layla Escatel and Brooke Wilson. Tonight, the Pirate Band will be performing their 2023 UIL competition show entitled Painted. We'd like to take a moment to recognize some of our talented students. Outstanding band member of the week is Abby Stone. Outstanding section of the week, the Color Guard. Outstanding Color Guard member is Sarah Kolvanoski. And outstanding freshman, Leland Brown. And now let's have a round of applause for your 2023 Granbury Pirate Band. and good night.
Who's with what?
Mike's on.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action here from Johnny Perkins Field, Biff Peterson. We have a special guest. Actually, I don't know if you'd call her a special guest. She's going to be doing some interviews with myself and Mr. Peterson. So, Katie Jackson, how are you, girl?
I'm doing good. How about you, sir?
Well, you need a microphone.
Yes, sir.
So, talk to us.
All right, so I'm Katie Jackson with the Pirate Sports Media Network, and today we're interviewing Mr. Euchre, and I'm sorry, what was your name?
Mr. Peterson.
Peterson, Biff.
Yes, sir. So, how are y'all doing tonight?
We're great.
Doing great.
That's good. So, how long have y'all been doing this?
For me, about 45 minutes to an hour and a half. It's my first time.
Yes,
I've been
sir.
doing it about 31 years, so
That's amazing.
been calling Pirate Sports for a long time, yeah.
Yes, sir. And how did y'all get started doing this?
Well, it's
He talked me into it.
that's right. I sent him a message on Messenger. I said, Biff, can you join me for a football game? And he said, heck yes. Biff was a coach here back a few years ago, and his you might know Miss Peterson here, Kylie Peterson at the high school. That's his daughter.
Yes, sir.
And so, long time, known this family for a long time, and Biff is great and a great man, and thought I'd have him here for the broadcast, and that's what we're doing.
Yes, sir. And rumor has it you were the original Pirate Pete. Is that true?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think so. I think so.
You think so?
Well, you know, it's a long time ago. I have a hard time remembering where I was yesterday.
Well, we heard from the peanut gallery back there, Biff. 2 guesses from Nancy and Kylie.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was.
And how do y'all think we're going to do this season based off of how we've done so far?
It's kind of hard to say. We had a pretty good first half, holding Killeen down because they're a very powerful football team. We get our offense going. I think that's going to make a big difference. Second half, what do you think about you, Biff?
Yeah, we're 3-1 on the season. It's a great ball game the first half. Have a lot of new faces out there, people that have not been playing as much, and so I think we kind of settle things back down. It could be a great second half and come out with a victory tonight.
Let's do that.
Yes, sir. And is there anything else y'all want to say?
Go Pirates.
Go Pirates! And when you sat down, I wasn't quite sure. I thought you were part of the show on the halftime or something. And you said a whiteout, and then I thought, well, maybe she's fairy godmother. I don't maybe not, you know. But thank you for your support of the Granbury Pirates, and thank you for the interview.
Yes, sir. And thank y'all for everything y'all do for the school. And y'all sound amazing on the live streams.
Sweet. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
All right, Granbury's on defense to start this second half here. Looks like Killeen's going to start at about there. Well, we've got a player. Looks like a player down on the field. I think it's one of the Pirates. I can't see from Biff a couple of weeks ago, the last home game that the Pirates had. We were wearing black uniforms with gold numbers. And it was Herman Mitchell was with me in that game, and I think I knew about 2 or 3 of the numbers because you couldn't really see them.
Yeah. You started to see a lot of that when they went to the spread offenses, and people would wear the white jerseys with it or numbers that were hard to decipher because you wouldn't know who to cover. They'd actually put some tackles out wide, and there you are out there covering a tackle, and they're an eligible receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, where there's a will, there's a way.
I know it. Chase Cantrell, it looks like he's got himself a cramp, number 45, coming off the field. He was grabbing that hammy as he came off, so hopefully he'll be all right and back in the game.
Okay, you got double twins on each side, one back in the backfield.
Looks very similar to the first half. Second down and about 7 coming up here for the Kangaroos. Norman back to pass, out into the slot it goes. Good stop out there. That's a good solid tackle. That is Augie Zapata again. What do we call that name a lot?
Great play. It's a fumble.
It is
a fumble. All right.
Well,
All right.
Augie on that hit, I guess, knocked the ball loose.
Knocked the ball loose and get the ball on about the 30-yard line.
My goodness.
Big play.
That was fantastic.
Tell you what, you come out and you put some points on the board, and all of a sudden, tell you what, it's a different ball game.
It certainly is.
Now, the coaches go in at halftime and they make adjustments. Things they've seen the first half, you come back out second half, and maybe a few new wrinkles. We'll see what we do. We're in double slot.
We've got, of course, Jaden Rogers is in motion. He is back. Hayden Meyer in trouble and he's down. Lost a couple.
Yeah, some vertical routes up the field. Looked like some Granbury's receivers were running seam routes up the field and just couldn't quite get to them. Had a pretty good pass rush by Killeen. Brings up a second down 11?
Second down, yep, back to the 32-yard line right now. We've got the backfield is made up of DeBello, Rogers, and Rogers. Nice to see Tyler Rogers back at. He'll get the pitch, a little too tall on the pitch, and Tyler's able to fall on it. Here we go again, Biff.
Yeah,
first half was the same issues.
Again, you get great field position, and you get that fumble, and it sets you back even though you do recover it. But you still have the ball. You got third down and about 20. You still have life, though. Just need a big play.
Certainly do. Got to get the ball down to the 20-yard line. It's at the 38 right now. Not much offense to talk about from that first half as far as numbers are concerned. They're going to give the ball to Tyler, and not much there. He gets it back to the 35, picked up about 3 on the carry, and that's going to set up a 4th down for Granbury. Well, again, Biff, it was, you get a first down at their 30-yard line and shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, again, just getting that consistency and not getting a penalty or turning the ball over. That's been what we've run into tonight. But the game's still early, still a lot of time to recover, and looks like we're going to try to pin them deep with the punt.
In fact, they don't have anybody deep here. Paddock will just try to pooch it, little corner kick. It's
good.
Nice
good
roll. It's going to be. It's still going.
All right.
There we go.
Down to the 6-yard line. Good job.
Looked like it was Cannon Lightfoot is the one that got to the ball. Hunter Burns and himself were chasing it back there. But it'll be inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line is where Killeen will start here. Just underway here in this First National Bank third quarter of play.
Last time Killeen had the ball down here right before the half, we almost got a safety a couple of times.
Yeah, we did.
I sure would like to see another fumble or a safety.
Defense has been playing really
they
solid.
Really have. Defense has played a great football game.
Little shift up on the front.
Jet
Going to go
sweep.
that look out here, and there they are. There's that Granbury Pirate defense stringing it out.
Looks like not much of a gain.
No.
And they've been running that, bringing the wide out in motion and handing it to them on a jet sweep, trying to stretch it from sideline to sideline. Granbury's done a great job of running to the football.
Second down, really, maybe about 9. Norman. Here comes a little bit of pressure. Lets it fly long. Look out. Oh, my. No flags on that. Wow. That's about 96 or 95, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and what happened is, sometimes when you're defensive back, you get caught up watching the quarterback. And, and especially when they're kind of scrambling, which he was doing, looked like he was going to be tackled for a safety. And you get caught up watching the play, and that receiver gets behind you, and especially when they have the speed that he has, and he was able to get behind us and get the touchdown.
Darted off on a little bit of an angle, and we were not able to catch up to him. Extra point attempt by Killeen. Hits the upright.
No good.
And it's 19-0 now. Boy, that's two big plays by Killeen. We've got some discussions going on here from the officials. I'm not sure what it is.
We had a Granbury player come on late. I don't know if he was able to get on. Let's see what they call.
Illegal substitution, I think that's what it's called. So Killeen will get an opportunity to, they'll move it up about 1.5 yards, and they'll get another shot here at the extra point. That one made it through. It is 20-0, 8:25 left here in this First National Bank third quarter, and Granbury getting ready to receive the kickoff. It just, boy, what a quick turn of events that time, Biff. We get the ball at their 30, put the ball on the ground, and in one swift play, man, they take it the distance.
Yeah, two plays, 13 points.
Yeah.
You take away those two plays, and again, this young man, this Norman kid for Killeen, he throws a tight spiral. He throws a beautiful pass. He throws the long ball as good as I've seen in a long time. He puts a lot of air, lets the wide receivers get up underneath it, and they do. Killeen does have foot speed.
They sure do.
They can run.
And and the thing of it is, they don't even have to break stride because that's how good.
That's right.
Beautiful passing.
That's right.
So Pirates are going to be getting the ball back. We've got, looks like I know we've got Tyler Rogers back to receive.
You know what we really need right now. We need a drive. We need to get some first downs and give the defense a chance to kind of catch your breath a little bit, to regroup, and then hopefully put some points on the board. Short kick.
Line driver. Tyler's going to chase it over. Boy, he's back at his 12. Lucky to, he just dives forward. He'll be at the 15-yard line. Very, that was a pretty good kick. You got to say that, the way it rolled away, and you know, at that Tyler had to catch it because you don't know if that was going to go out of bounds or not.
Yeah, you don't, and the ball was kicked short, and so your guys that are not as deep on the return for Granbury, they don't know whether to catch it on the bounce and try to take it, or let it go through to your deep people who are supposed to be running the back. So and it's just a well-placed kick, and it causes a little bit of a decision problem. But again, let's get a first down and get the change and get that confidence going. No penalties, no ball on the ground. You
got to get some offense going. We've got, I noticed Tyler Rogers is split wide left this time. 3 men, 1 in motion. It's going to go with the pitch back. It's DeBello. Anthony's going to be thrown out of bounds at about the 20. He picks up about 4 yards on that one, though.
Yeah, again, the perimeter is where Granbury is made its yardage all night long. It's been the pitch sweep or the option. Getting to the perimeter, which really kind of surprises me with the foot speed that Killeen has. I really thought Granbury's success early on would come from pounding it inside. But again, seeing the size of Killeen, they're going to the perimeter and doing a good job of getting there and picking up yardage.
We had a receiver that was uncovered, going to go a little pitch back this time. Diving forward is DeBello again. He'll pick up about 1 yard on that. It's going to set up 3rd down and about 4 coming here for the Pirates. Ball at the 26-yard line. Again, time moving really quick here. 7:22 left here in this third quarter.
Okay, got a double slot.
Back to it again on the broken bone. 3rd down. Need a first down right here, do the Pirates. Hayden's going to keep it. Hayden's going to have that first down.
First down.
Following over on that left side. That's a good job by the Pirates.
Yeah. First time Hayden has really had an alley to run in. He squared his shoulders up at the line of scrimmage, turned upfield, and made 6-7 yards.
That's over on that side with Mauricio and Temple on the on the left side, leading the way for the Pirates, picking up the first down.
You know, all night long, Killeen has not allowed him to turn his shoulders
That's
upfield.
That's right.
They've made him continue to run laterally. Up to that time, he was able to turn upfield and picked up some good yardage.
Going to be, again,
Great
late pitch to
Great.
Jaden. Flag is thrown.
Maybe the flag was thrown where the quarterback got, where Hayden got hit. So,
Yeah.
hopefully, maybe a face mask or.
Roughing the pass. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You know, people say, well, you're in the whisper, you don't throw it much. Well, you're throwing it every time you pitch it.
That's
you're
exactly
just not throwing
right.
it very far.
See what they're holding? Granbury.
Holding. Oh, wow. Again, there's that.
Here we go.
There they go. You get a first down, you're moving the ball.
Yeah.
You get the old penalty, and it's a big one.
And
10 yards.
that was about a 3-4 yard first down
Yeah.
play, and
Yeah.
so you already got it happening, and we send it back. It's 1st and 20 now. Pirates again. Everybody in tight on this one. Nobody wide. Man in motion. Nice handoff.
Good play.
That's Tyler Rogers. He got about that 10 yards back right there.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Hayden, the quarterback, actually turn and spin out and hand him the football.
Yeah.
In other words, he turned to the left and then came back to the right, whereas everything else he's been doing all night is straight down the line. So a little bit of misdirection by the quarterback and ran what you call an old off-tackle belly play.
Well, belly play. Going to go the handoff. Tyler's going to have it again. Keeps fighting. It's going to set up 3rd down and about 7 coming up here. Tyler picked up about 4 yards on that one.
You know, and without that, if we didn't have that penalty, it'd be a first down.
We're first down now. Yes, we are.
Big play. Third and 6. Need long 6. Need a big play.
Receiver at either side for the Pirates. Going to go the hand of Tyler. No, it's Hayden keeping. Diving forward. He's going to be just shy. Picked up 5 of the 6. It's going to set up 4th down.
See what Granbury's going to do. Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field.
Okay.
Fourth and long 1. Big play. They're in a triple I, stacked I.
Aha, check this out. Oh,
Timeout Killeen.
Killeen didn't like that.
They've only seen this one time, and that was down in the first half. And they said, "Whoa, wait a minute. That's probably a good chance that." Have you seen that formation this year, David?
No, I haven't. They had it back when we were back down here on this end.
Right.
You really couldn't see it, but boy, that's a really good view of it right there.
So that's probably the reason Killeen called timeout. This is a big down, and they haven't seen that before. Something the Granbury coaches put on this week, and a short yardage.
Wrinkled
package.
it up.
Yeah. You're
You're getting down to this time of the game. The first couple of games, of course, Pirates not wanting to show everything they had, and now they're starting to get into that bag and open it up a little bit more. You know, you're 3-1 right now. You're 1-1 in district.
Right.
It's still a wide open race right here. So Pirates got 20 points to make up, but you got to start now.
Well, Granbury comes out of it now. They're not in the triple I, back into the normal base offense.
Going to do 4th and short.
Good
And we're going to
play.
have that first.
Good
Oh, yeah.
play.
Tyler
Good play.
Rogers from that fullback position picks up about 5, and that's all we needed. And Granbury moves the chains.
You know, that's the type of run from Tyler that I've been seeing all year. I mean, he
Yeah.
looks like he's shot out of a cannon. And got that low sense of gravity.
So
he gets those
quick.
pads down low, and he is quick.
Well, the 44-yard line now, Pirates on the move. He'll get it again.
Get it again.
The
Power-
line just
power
pushing
still
on
moving.
forward. My goodness, he got 6 on that one.
And that's pure effort right there. You know, and Granbury's offensive line is not near as large as Killeen.
No.
But with the type of offense they're running, they don't have to be as large. You don't have to hold that block very long.
No.
Because the back is hitting the hole pretty quick.
And that's like Sonny was telling me the other day. He said it's not about the size. He said it's about if you do your assignment,
Exactly.
it's going to work.
Exactly.
2nd down and 4 here for the Pirates. Going to go with the handoff. No, it's Meyer kept 6 more, another first down.
You know,
Let's get it on.
Yeah, and that play worked because of the last 2 or 3 times that Granbury's hit it up inside. Killeen's thinking, hit it up inside. He pulls it, takes it out to the perimeter, and good yardage. Now, see, we're coming back. We're moving the ball again. And what's happening? We also overcame that penalty, David.
That's
something
now
we
that's
didn't do
huge.
in the first half.
We could not do that in the first half. Ball at the 45-yard line.
Belly.
It's going to go. That's going to be Jones carrying the ball. Jones will have about 3 yards on that. His first carry of the second half. And I just got a text from Todd Gibson, the CT director here at Granbury High School. The Granbury Lady Pirates volleyball team just beat number 10 in the state Northwest in 5 sets.
Wow.
Lady Pirates are now 3-1 in district. Wow.
Great job, Lady Pirates. Great job.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Des, and all the girls. That might have a free play right there. Going to go with the free pitch. It's going to go to Jaden. Jaden getting around, and he'll have the first down all inside the 35-yard line to the 34, and that's a pickup of about 8.
Jaden showed a little foot speed there on the perimeter. Got outside and turned the corner.
He was the leading ball carrier in the first half, had 6 carries for 25 yards.
Okay.
So we didn't have a lot of, we've already got more yards on this drive than basically we had in the first half.
Yeah, it's been a great drive. Again, we've overcome the penalty.
Yeah.
Which in the first half we weren't able to do that, and we have. And I'll tell you what, it's positive yards every play.
It is.
Maybe 2 or 3, and then you pop one for 5. 2 or 3, you pop one for 5.
We'll take it.
Keep the chains moving.
Ball at 34-yard line. Second down. No, excuse me. It's first down. Yeah, they just changed it. Hayden going to keep it again. Hayden turns it up inside. Hayden's still going. He's still going. Get out of my way. Mercy, what a run by Hayden Meyer, the junior quarterback.
Got a fumble. Let's see who got it. Granbury recovers. Good job.
Mercy.
Tell you what, the last couple of times that we've had Hayden and Rogers have carried the football, they're breaking tackles.
Yes, they are.
They're not going down with the first attempt, and that's individual effort. That's saying, hey, I want to move the football.
That's the longest run up from scrimmage that Granbury has had tonight. 21 scamper by quarterback Hayden Meyer. This time it's going to go inside. Tyler, they were ready for him on that one. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, might have lost a little bit.
No, the play calling right now, probably a lot of it depends upon if you're going to looking at it as 4-down territory or 3 downs and kick a field goal.
Absolutely.
The people say, well, the field goal doesn't give you much of a chance. Well, you get points on the board, it helps. But probably 4-down territory for Granbury.
I'm thinking so. Jaden in motion. Tyler will get it. And that's 2 in a row they've been waiting on us.
Yeah.
Going to bring up 3rd down. In fact, we stayed where we were. It's 3rd down and 11. Of course, you're right in the middle of the field, and we've got Wes Cantrell is our kicker. Hayden, late pitch, it goes to Jaden. Jaden trying to get around the edge, not going to be able to do it. Thrown out at the 10, picks up about 3. It'll set up 4th down. So,
all right, got the signal in the play.
I don't see.
Got a 4th and what, David? 7?
4th and about 7. The Pirates are going for it here. There's no Wes Cantrell coming onto the field.
I think it's a good call. You want to try to get the 6 here?
Yep. Now they're going to talk about it. Going to have a quick timeout. We're here in the First National Bank 3rd quarter, and that 3rd quarter has already come to a close.
Yeah.
My goodness, this is quick.
Well, there's not a lot of passes being thrown and land on the ground with the clock stopping. In fact, they went ahead and ran the clock. We're going into the 4th quarter, and And but we've been moving the chains, and that's important. You know, and speaking of the chains, there's that's not an easy job down there.
Oh
When I came here, we had a chain crew.
Yeah.
They ran the chains for about 4 or 5 years, and a gentleman named James Ritchie was
of course.
ran that crew, and
Yeah,
I tell
yeah.
you what, they were first class. You never had to worry about them being there.
Nope.
And James and his wife Debbie, a longtime teacher here in the district, and James is at MD Anderson now, and fighting the battle. And I think he may be listening tonight. If he is, fired up, James, fired up, and get well. And looking forward to seeing you.
Known that family for a long time. Of course, the kids very, very involved in sports here at Granbury High School. And James, we'll send up a prayer for you tonight, brother. We appreciate you very much and all that you guys have meant to this community for so many years. And God bless you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, 4th down. This is
I'm
where
glad you brought that to light, Biff. That was a big name here in Granbury Park lore for a while. Here we go, 4th down and about 7 for the Granbury Pirates at the right inside the 10-yard line.
Run the
Gonna
fade
go
route,
at the
fade
corner.
route. He's there.
It is
Touchdown.
Halston Bain
Touchdown.
for the
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Boy, I tell you,
Halston, I tell you what, Halston 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks. And the safety as, now of course coming back for this year, Halston was the leading receiver coming back for the Pirates this year.
Okay.
So the kid knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and
obviously.
In Hayden, he put the ball right there. It was a
Perfectly.
well thrown ball, and perfect route, perfect throw, solid catch, and let's get this extra point. It's big.
Cantrell up, and yes,
It's
it
good.
is. It's
It's
nine.
good.
It's 20-7 now, and the Granbury Pirates have what a great, time-consuming, confident drive that was for Pirates.
It was, and it has to be a confidence builder because again, got the big penalty right at the very start
Yep,
of the drive and overcame it and had a 1st and 20 instead of 1st and 10. Got the first down, moved the ball down. Great call by the Granbury coaching staff on that 4th down play. Put the ball in the end zone, and hey, we got a ball game,
Yeah,
David.
we certainly do. 20-7. We've got just underway here in this 4th quarter of play. Granbury now trailing just 13 points, 20-7, and I'm watching pre-games. I'm watching Meyer. Meyer's got he's got that corner end zone touch.
Yeah.
I'm watching him. He was throwing some to his buddy Riley, and he's got that down pretty good. And that was evident right there on that corner route to Mr. Maine.
Yeah, back in the old days when you did that corner route down there, you put a trash can in the end zone. Your quarterback would get several footballs. They'd take that 2-step drop, lay it up, and try to throw it in
the
that
trash can.
And the wide receivers knew how to adjust the
Okay.
route
All right.
to be at that place at the perfect time. Now, I don't know if they still do that, but that was back in the old days. Of course, that was back when we didn't have face masks, you know, and not that long ago.
Not that long ago. Oh,
Great pass, great catch.
beautiful play. It certainly was. Pirates on the board here. Just underway here in quarter number 4.
Pooch kick.
And they're going to take that ball at the 22-yard line and about to the 35-yard line. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and call that the Cheney Eye Center first touchdown of the game for the Granbury Pirates. Great play, of course. Got to mention Cheney. Of course, I'm watching the game and being able to see the field with my Cheney Eye Center glasses. So, you know.
Well, that's another family that's been around
Oh,
Granbury
my
for
goodness.
a long time
Oh, yeah.
and done a lot of great things in this community.
Certainly have. Of course, Ron with the pharmacy for years, and
Right.
now
Married, school, high school.
Oh yeah, and Chris and Courtney both went here, and now that very successful business out on 377 Cheney Eye Center,
Jet sweep, good play.
and good recovery by the defense. He kept trying to find something, and there was nothing there. And I notice Chase Cantrell, number 45, is back in the lineup. It's just a cramp. Very important cog in that defense because as a sophomore, Biff, he's the one that's out there calling the plays.
Yeah, and, you know, and Damphouse, the defensive tackle, was on that play. It's a jet stream sweep, and he's outside making the tackle on the tackle.
Flag thrown. Norman was headed somewhere, but we're going to do that after a penalty.
Illegal procedure.
Yep, we'll move it back 5. It'll set up second down and about 14 yards to go. Back to the 31-yard line. Big congratulations to Lady Pirates. So it's going to be a fun week next week on the Pirate Sports Network with back-to-back Lady Pirate games on Tuesday and on Friday. We'll bring those to you live.
They're bringing the backside
Norman,
blitz.
here comes Augie.
Oh!
Able to turn and move, just lets that fly into the sidelines.
Well, Granbury brought the backside safety, backside corner.
Cool stuff right there with Augie and the quarterback, man.
We have a
Augie.
flag. We have a flag. Is that a
I'm not sure.
intentional grounding?
That's what I'm kind of wondering. There was nobody over in that vicinity except the coach who caught the ball. And that would be
This would be huge.
loss of
'cause-
yardage
yes,
and loss of down.
Yes, it'd be huge.
You're going to come over here and have a
Come over here and explain it to Coach.
I think that's kind of what he's explaining to Sonny right now. It could very easily be. Because your third down, right now you're set up with that incomplete pass. You're set up at 3rd down and 14, depending on what they do with this. Because that, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be 3rd down, Biff, because if it's grounding, it is loss of down.
That's right. It's the loss of down.
That's what it is. Oh, it's declined.
It must not be illegal grounding.
I guess not.
Personal foul is what they call personal foul.
Okay.
So instead of 2nd down, it's 3rd down.
Third down.
Probably a pretty good call not to
Yep.
take the penalty.
Okay, a 3rd down and 14. You'd
Yeah.
be 2nd down and. Okay, so 3rd down, 14 right here.
Big stop.
Another big
stop.
play for the defense. 10:57 left here in the ball game. Here comes the pressure. Norman lets it fly. Hit as he was thrown. It's going to be picked off. It's
Interception.
Hayden Burns with the pick.
Interception.
Hayden to the 50, to the
Right there.
40, and another flag is thrown. Hayden Burns, and another flag is thrown.
Yeah, we got somebody getting a little excited and did something they shouldn't have been doing.
But I tell you what happened on that, Biff. The second that Norman was about to release that,
Yes, he did.
was
got
hit.
He got hit. That's
And that
exactly
changed
right.
the ball, and
Right.
Hayden adjusted to it, whereas the receiver did not. We
Exactly.
get the ball.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He got hit right when he was releasing the ball. It came up short. Hayden turned around and found the ball. The receiver didn't.
Okay, we've got holding, I guess, is going to be a call. We'll come back. Looks like we'll come back 10. We're still going to be in Killeen territory. Ball at their 48-yard line. Hayden Burns.
Big play defensively. Big play. Now let's get that drive, but don't use quite as much time.
Totally different team out here in this second half
it is.
the purple and gold guys. Hayden, long, deep pitch. They were strung that one out. I don't know how Jaden got back to the line of scrimmage, but he did.
Tell you what, we've talked about this the last several runs by Granbury players. Tremendous individual effort.
Yes, it is.
They're not going down with the first tackle. I mean, just that's not wanting to be tackled, and then that says a lot for those young men. And you're right, the coaches have made some great adjustments at halftime and come out in a totally different ball game.
2nd down and 10 coming here for the Granbury Pirates. In motion is DeBello. And spin move that time. Hayden lost his. I think he got kind of tripped up. It's going to set up 3rd down and 10 for no gain.
All right, big call. Big call.
Yeah, you got to pick this one right here.
If you
2
don't-
completions tonight for the Pirates. I could go for a 3rd right now.
I guarantee you.
Hunter Burns, the other receiver in the lineup here. DeBello going to go with a handoff up inside and not much at all.
Let's see if we go for it or if we're going to go ahead and punt and try to put them deep in their end of the field.
And that's what here comes the punting unit on for
Okay.
the Granbury Pirates.
Well, by doing this, what we're doing is living to fight another day.
That's it.
You know, I mean, you put the ball deep. Hopefully, you get a turnover down that in the field. You know, the penalty was huge on us because we would have had the ball on about their 35-yard
That's right.
line. Instead, we had the ball on about the 49. So it was a big penalty.
Paddock back to punt for Granbury. Oh, they're going to fake it. It's going to go to Halston. Halston getting away. Halston not quite there. Halston picks up about 6. Hey, go for it.
Well, that was a good call. You know, that was a good call and close. Almost got the first down. You know, and that's a good call. You're telling your kids, hey, defense, like I said earlier, bow your neck. Let's get the ball back. And, you know, offense, we've got the confidence in you. And, hey, somebody's got to step up and make a play.
That's right.
We did
Halston.
last time with the interception. So step up.
Halston got a little ding over here on his, looks like on his right leg. He's shaking it off. He's had a great game offensively and defensively tonight, especially on the D side. First down at the 42, and we'll make that first down at the 37.
Yep. Got a little, Granbury's doing some stemming it right before the snap of the ball. They're jumping and moving their defensive front around, giving a little bit of a different look. And when they jump, when Granbury moved right then, you have Killeen jumping.
20-7 here in the fourth quarter with 8:51 left here. Granbury off next week. They got a bye week.
Got a stunt coming up the middle.
There's a quick out. They started the game doing that on that first drive. Nice stop. Hayden Burns at it again. A pickup of about 5. Rush good. They got about a 10 on that. It's going to set up second down and about 6-7 yards to go for the Kangaroos. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Killeen came out early in the ball game throwing those quick hitches, and they stopped doing it. They've had some success with it.
Norman.
Looking for the deep
Low
ball.
play
Looking
action.
for the deep ball.
No, it's covered up. Norman takes off again. He got him an open man coming across, and it's once again.
Yeah, that's a great job by the quarterback, and again, it's hard to cover somebody. He had a lot of time to throw the football.
Yeah, he did. He did. Landors again with another catch. First down, ball at the 43 of the Pirates. Quit. Little jump early that time in the backfield, and they're going to go back 5. It'll set up first down and 15. They'll go back to about the 47, 48-yard line.
No, right down this series, Granbury's front 3, front 4 have to put some pressure on the quarterback. You know, last time we got the interception because they got hit as he's throwing the football. So we've got to get the pressure on him. If he has time to sit back and throw the football, he can put the ball between the numbers.
Certainly can. Got to give a shout out to Granbury High School guys cross country team. Went to had a meet the other day. They took first place.
Great job. Great job.
Jackson Glenn picking up #1 finisher in that contest. Norman lets it go long, double coverage. Oh my goodness. Right off of the fingertips. Second down coming up. Mercy.
Who threw that ball back then?
I
Was that
don't
the official?
I guess he,
was that
dude's got an arm. Okay. One of the players.
Whoever it was, that guy threw the football, man. That ball came out 50 yards in the air. I couldn't see it. The beam was here in the press. All of a sudden, I didn't see an official around. All right.
Trips right this time. First time we've seen that. So better be a handoff to Hicks. Hicks can move. Bumps outside. Oh, what a play.
Fumble.
And that, you know, I'm not sure who came up and did that. I think that might have been, was it Paddock that hit him? Paddock just waylaid him.
Yeah, he's limping off the field. 22 here.
No, that wasn't Hicks that time. That was Franklin with the carry.
Okay. Seven 11 clock is running. Need to stop.
Boom!
Good play right there by the Granbury defense.
Biff, let me borrow your. I'll just do this right here. We're going to take care of this. This is big time right here. We've got Desiree Shahan in the house, taking care of number 10. How about it?
Yes.
What great job.
Oh my gosh.
What did you guys do? Tell me about it.
They did absolutely everything that they needed to do. They
Okay.
fought. We were ahead every match up until the fourth one, and then even in the fourth one, we fought back. Point for point, we did everything. Like, I'm so proud of these girls. I can't even talk because
No
I'm so excited and proud of them.
Oh, coming into this week, you got a great week. There's 3 home games in a row, and you started with Northwest. We talked about it earlier in the year how good this team really is,
Yes.
and we are too.
Yes, absolutely. I always tell the girls, like, you guys can play with everybody in our district, and now they see it and they feel it, and I hope that we just continue on throughout the entire rest of the district.
That's fantastic. Now next week we've got, I believe, is it Azel and who else you got?
Ryder. Azel and Ryder.
Okay.
Yes.
Tuesday night for Azel, and looking forward to that. But Todd Gibson sent me the text, and I'm just like, boom, right here on the air. And
Yes.
so great win tonight. Now normally you'd have played at 5 o'clock, but hey, we'll take this.
Yes, hey, we'll take
Doesn't
it,
matter.
and we were super late, and everybody, like, nobody cared, like, they're kind of starting to get antsy, and you
Yeah.
can tell they want to get out the football game. They're like, nope, we want to finish this and then go support our
That's
boys.
fantastic. Desiree Shahan, congratulations, 3-1 in district. And here we go, baby, that's all right.
Yes, perfect.
Way to go,
Thank you.
Des. Thank you so much. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you for coming by. Pirates, we're still playing football out here, but we had to get that thing in there. Are you
Yes,
kidding
did.
me?
Yes, you did. That's a great victory.
An excited Desiree Shahan, I might add. What a great job by the Lady Pirates. See, Killeen has run down, second down at the, where are we at here?
It's about the 6-yard line, but Norman, the quarterback, he threw that pass just then. He threw it like a pitch.
Okay.
He pitched the ball forward.
Oh, okay.
Kind of had a little Mahomes look. there,
Little
Kansas City
Mahomes.
Chiefs.
All right.
Good play.
That kid's a player, good grief.
Right there.
Oh, man.
Oh, he kept it. Oh,
Hey, yeah, well, that was a little,
good play.
too bad.
Kept the ball.
that was Augie back there. Augie saying, now come on, man, the guy held me. But to no avail, and Norman takes it into the end zone. Another 6 on the board for Killeen.
Well, Granbury grabbed the momentum, and on the fake punt, it was a great call, great play, but when they didn't get it, momentum kind of swung back a little bit to Killeen,
Yeah.
took the ball down the field. But you had to make that go. It missed another extra point.
Another off of the crossbar. It's 26-7 with just under 5 left here in this fourth quarter of play.
David, it looks like we've watched 2 different ball clubs tonight, 2 different
Oh,
halves.
yeah,
First
absolutely.
First half was all clean. Second half it's really been Granbury. The kids have come out, and the coaching staff has made great adjustments like we talked about, and the kids have come out, understood what the communications were that they needed to do, and come out and played hard.
Yeah.
And played really hard. Game's not over yet. And,
No, it's not.
All you got to do is get one, and after you get one, then you get a second one. And that's just taking one score at a time.
Heck yeah, that's incredible stuff. They say Jason Shahan announcing that. Imagine that. I don't know if I've seen Des that excited. She was up for that one, I'll tell you. It's going to go back down to Tyler he'll take it at about the 20, starts his way upfield, got away from one. He's all the way to the 40-yard line before he's taken out of bounds.
Great field position.
Once again, Beth, when I talked to Sonny yesterday. We always interview on a Thursday, and he was telling me that Tyler had just come back to practice from being sick. He said it's about 50%, but I'll take that 50% any day of the week, man.
Well, I think, Kylie, didn't you say that there was a lot of sickness going around right now at the school? So,
Right. Okay.
it's that time of year,
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be fall.
Yeah.
And,
All right, Pirates will start at their 40. We've got 4:50 left in this ball game, trailing 26-7. Play on, dudes. Nice pitch. Here
Nice
goes
pitch. Turn it up,
Jaden.
turn it up.
Jaden turns it upfield,
There you go,
and here
there
goes
you
Jaden
go.
Rogers. Boy,
see,
I'm not seeing any problems on that knee from Mr. Rogers.
No,
He
it's not.
looked like he was running full tilt on that.
And when Granbury gets a lead blocker out there on that option, it turns into a big play for him. There he is, right there.
And I believe that was Jones again from
Yes.
that fullback position, and Pirates quickly picks up 12 yards.
Yeah, they're up on the ball and they're ready to go.
Ball at the 33-yard line. Doing this in a hurry. Going to go Jones again. Jones falls forward for about 3 more.
Now you're going to see some clean players, maybe a little slow getting up. See if we can't stop that clock.
Yeah.
You know.
Really. About 4 minutes left here in the game. Pirates driving. Second down. Pitch back it goes. It's going to be Jones again. And Jones will have about 6 more. It's going to set up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Granbury went unbalanced then. They only had 2 people to the right side of the center completely, only 2 people. So you had 7 people to the left-hand side and ran the pitch sweep into an unbalanced line.
DeBello in motion. Going to pitch. Here goes Anthony. Cuts it back inside. Anthony will have the first down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of about 8.
Again, they gave the unbalanced look then again, and then ran back into the short side.
Nobody out wide. Everybody in tight on this one. They're going to go with the deep pitch. It's going to go to Tyler Rogers. Tyler fighting forward. He'll pick up about 8. Gets almost to the 10-yard line.
Granbury's found them a formation. They went unbalanced again. Pitched the ball into the strength of the formation. They're in it again. It's unbalanced. 2 players to the left is all. The rest of the football team's to the right of the football. And now they come back to the
Hayden's
2-man
got it.
side.
Hayden will fight his way. He'll have the first down at about the 6-yard line, a pickup of about 6.
See, Killeen's having a hard time adjusting to this formation.
They are.
And the fact that Granbury is they're back on the line, Killeen cannot get their people to make the necessary changes. So let's see if they keep it going.
Hayden going to go with the pitch back. It goes to Tyler. Tyler fighting his way. Spins forward inside the 5 to the 4. It's going to set up 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line. Another pickup for Tyler. Pirates moving pretty quick here. 2:17 left in the game.
Now they're back in their base formation.
Going to go pitch back. It's going to be Jaden Rogers gets himself a touchdown, and the Pirates are on the board.
Got a flag, David. Got a flag. Called it on Granbury.
What the discussion going on here? Let's see.
Looks like maybe a hold. Oh,
They're waving
they're
it.
waving it. We're waving it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Granbury.
So Pirates in the end zone for the 2nd time tonight.
Now, interesting.
Let's see, we're at a 13-point differential right here. So, but they're gonna go for the 1. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Looks like we have a different place kicker in for Granbury. Number 10, Sammy Estrada. Sammy puts it up, and Sammy just went wide with it. And it's a 13-point game with 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Granbury trailing 26-13. But you know what, Biff? Great drive. Got it done. Got yourself some points.
Well, it says a lot about the coaching staff and a lot about the young men. You know, you got down like they did. It was easy for the game to be over.
Right.
And they said no. You know, they marched down the field, made some great plays. And it was really interesting to see what Granbury formation-wise got into the unbalanced look.
Yep.
8 men to one side of the ball, 2 to the other, and ran into the strength. Killeen may have made some adjustments to that strength side, and then they'd come back to the weak side. Great formation to jump into, great play calling, and great effort by the young men.
Gotta mention it.
Really proud of these guys.
Got to mention a few more people involved in our game tonight. Generations Plumbing, Michael Current, locally owned and operated, and the great folks. I'm going there tomorrow to get me a 6-ounce filet. C&J Butcher Shop on board.
Yeah.
They ain't nothing like it, man. Let me tell you. If you've not had one of their fillets, you have not lived. It's tremendous stuff. Pug on a Pontoon on the historic Granbury Square. Another one of our sponsors. We want to thank everybody. Van Griffith Kia, Texas Classic Insurance, First National Bank, Cheney Eye Center, Generations Plumbing, C&J Butcher Shop, and Pug on a Pontoon on the square. Thank you guys very much. On site, it's going to go out of bounds, and we'll take it back. Hey, go for it.
Yeah, and it really was a good onside kick. It hit that second bounce.
Yep.
Jumped up. It just had a little bit too much speed on it, but it got that second bounce, which is what you want on an onside kick.
Absolutely. And I guess they'll just they'll take it there at the 43-yard line. No time coming off the clock on that one.
Well, Granbury's got 3 timeouts. If they can get a stop, they can get the ball back. Won't have much time on the clock when they did. So right now, best scenario is a turnover.
That's it. Ball up at the 48-yard line in Pirate territory. Norman gets out of it, not for long because Augie was right there.
I'm really surprised Killeen looked to throw the football then.
I know it.
I mean, there's a minute 55 and you're going to put the ball in the air? Wow, okay.
Also, Roth from his defensive tackle. Granbury's going to call a timeout with 1:56 left. Pirates will have 2 left now. Yeah, I was surprised at that. That's going to set up 2nd down and 12.
Well, you know, if he does throw the ball and it's incomplete, you stop the clock. You don't have to use a timeout.
That's it. So don't forget, folks, again, next week, Granbury Pirates have a bye week next week, but we have 2 volleyball games for you coming up on the Pirate Sports Network on Tuesday night. Lady Pirates are going to be taking on Azle, and then Ryder comes to town on Friday night, and both of those games will be on the Pirate Sports Network on YouTube. Myself and Jessica Burke will be bringing you both of those games, play-by-play from the James One Sports Center. And hey, got a 3-in-1 volleyball team in district, baby. It's looking good now.
When that crew walked in a while ago, you could feel the energy. The energy level went up in the room. You know.
Absolutely.
And, proud of those young ladies.
No kidding.
And what they accomplished and coaches. And, yeah, the energy level went up just a little bit.
It sure did. 2nd down and 12. It's going to be the handoff. This time it is Hicks, and he was met by a host.
Get your timeout. Get your timeout. Yeah. Coach got the referee over here on the side.
Another timeout.
Coach Galindo's got the timeout quickly.
We got a second here because we have another guest that we have. Kylie Peterson in the house. The program that you got going on at the high school is fantastic for the kids.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us a little more about it.
So I oversee the Anchor Store,
Yep.
and we have 28 crew members this year. Jaden's in there, Mon's in there, Brian's in there. I've got a whole crew of Pirates on the field. They're in the crew. Last year we did $100,000 in the store. This year our goal is $130,000.
Are you serious?
We are a nationally recognized school-based enterprise store.
Yeah.
So we compete across the nation through DECA, and we are just having fun this year.
Good night. I had no idea.
Yeah.
You guys have great gear in there for all you Pirates out there. That's the place to get it.
Pretty soon we'll be launching an online store. We're going through
Okay.
a new point-of-sale system. So we're going to be hitting the community pretty hard in the next 6 weeks.
Okay, that's awesome stuff, Kylie. Let's see, how many years now?
This is my 5th year.
5th year, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did you ever think, well, you probably didn't have any choice. You knew you were going to be going into education, didn't you?
No, I never wanted to be an educator. And then Judy Gentry, my old teacher, called me and said, "Are you ready to come home?" And
Okay.
here I am.
Look out. Here goes Norman. We got a flag on the play.
We got a holding call.
Norman's coming back. Well, you're doing a great job, Kylie.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And the kids having a good time. They're learning business, and that's good stuff.
They are a legit business, paying taxes, and I'm hands off, and they're doing awesome.
I love it. That's fantastic. Great job, Kylie. We appreciate it.
You know, when they call Kylie a lot of times Miss P, and then when Kylie misses classes sometimes because she's got something else she's having to do, my wife Nancy will substitute for her, and they go Mama P.
Mama P.
Mama P. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a big holding call right there.
That's huge. I mean, gigantic. As soon as Norman took off, I saw that little yellow thing flying. I thought, thank goodness. Nancy, how long here at Granbury did you teach?
18 years.
18 years, wow. Well, it doesn't seem the same without you, but I know you're up here quite a bit anyway. We just can't stay away, can we? Third down and about 20. Norman, here comes Rowe.
Interception.
That's going to be picked off. Granbury will pick it.
There you
and
go.
that'll be
There you
inside the 50-yard line. Another interception for the Granbury Pirates. And that is Emilio Rodriguez from his safety position. And the Pirates are back in business with 1:32 left.
You know, David, why do you throw it on third down when you're up about 13? I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for it. You know,
Well, you know you're going to have a ton of kids back there in coverage.
Yeah,
And
you know, I mean, of course, it's always easier to sit up here and coach. You know, it's a lot easier. But wow, thank you. Thank you.
We'll take
Great
that.
play, and let's put the ball in the end zone.
All right, here we go. Pirates have got the ball again at the 46-yard line of Killeen. Going to go with D. Here goes back to Jaden trying to get up. Nowhere to go with that one. He pops out of bounds. He'll lose about 4 on that
I'll tell you
one.
what, I wish we could run that same play, maybe run it to the right with a right-handed kid.
Right.
Because their secondary is flying to the ball. And have that wide receiver go out there, stalk block for a second or two, and then release and throw a halfback pass.
Yep.
There's a good chance, you know.
I like that. Second down and 15 for the Pirates back in our territory. Hayden looks. He's going to go long
open,
down
he's
here
open.
to Carter Riley. And Carter's got it over the shoulder and keeps it. Leading receiver for the Granbury Pirates, Carter Riley. Well, what a duo these guys have.
What a catch. What a great catch. He's hurt, so he's coming out, but what a great catch. All right, minute 14.
37-yard completion, biggest play of the night for the Pirates. Not much going on. The ball is on the ground and still on the ground, and Killeen will fall on it.
Well, I tell you what.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll tell you what.
That was a big play right there.
It was, but I'll tell you what, Granbury kids, they played hard. You know, and the things that kept us from having the opportunity to win this ball game, we still have 58 seconds, so we can still win it. But were things that can be corrected. Penalties and fumbles, those can be corrected. It's hard to correct effort. The effort's there. The play calling's there. The defense is there. The things that kept us from having an opportunity to be where we want to be up to this point, were things that can be corrected.
They'll take a knee here. Pirates have got one timeout left. We're under a minute left. Well, I tell you what, I heard from Coach Epler, Pirate baseball coach, obviously listened to the broadcast. He said win differential matters for the football playoffs. That's why they were throwing on that third down, trying to get more points on the board. So thanks, Brad. Appreciate it, man.
That's true. That's a good point. Good point.
Pirates we'll use that last timeout. Pretty good football game tonight, Bill.
Yeah, it was. You know, and we go down there and we score. We had a chance to there in onside kick.
Yeah, I know.
You score, you kick 2 extra points, you win the ball game.
That's right.
But good point by Coach.
No timeouts left for the Pirates. A couple of more snaps here, and Killeen will get on the bus.
Yep. Well, David, enjoyed it. Appreciate what you've done for Granbury High School and the Granbury Pirates over the years. You've always been a positive influence for the kids. And
well, I thank you for that, man.
Appreciate you and the job that you do.
Well, it's great. It's great having you up here, man. It's like we've been doing this for years, man. Good stuff tonight, even though the Pirates are going to fall in this one 26-13, reminding everyone one more time, Pirates are off next week. It's a bye week, but we've got volleyball coming on Tuesday night and volleyball coming on Friday night. Lady Pirates with a big win tonight over number 10 Northwest in 5 sets. So Lady Pirates are on a roll. Well, David Euchre for Biff Peterson, Nancy Peterson, Kylie Peterson, the whole gang, and Arcady, who came up and did a little interview with us. But been a good night. Pirates played hard, Biff.
It was a tale of two halves.
It was, yeah, absolutely.
It was.
It certainly was. Made adjustments, but not able to come away with the victory. Pirates now 3-2 overall. Well, it's Euchre and Biff. We're out. Have a great weekend, and go Pirates!
Go Pirates.
Texas Classic Insurance Agency is your local independent agency representing companies like Allstate, Germania, Liberty Mutual, Progressive, Safeco, MetLife, and many more. We have 22 agents to serve your insurance needs, which is the reason you voted us the best of Hood County for 2021. Give us a call at 817-279-7200. And for every touchdown that the Granbury Pirates score this year, Texas Classic will be donating $25 to the Touchdown Club Scholarship Fund. Texas Classic Insurance Agency is your local independent agency representing companies like Allstate, Germania, Liberty Mutual, Progressive, Safeco, MetLife, and many more. We have 22 agents to serve your insurance needs, which is the reason you voted us.
Hi, this is Matt, First National Bank of Granbury. First National Bank of Granbury strives to make banking easy, convenient, and hassle-free. We know schedules are busy and time is not in your favor very often. Did you know we offer you the ability to open an account online? You can simply jump on our website from either your desktop computer or mobile device and follow a few easy steps to open a consumer account without ever having to drive to a branch. Even if you already have an account with us, you can log into your mobile app and have access to opening an additional account or a savings account right from the app. We are proud to be your hometown bank, F&B, banking right at your fingertips. Member FDIC.
The Granbury Independent School District is asking voters to consider 2 issues during the November 7th election: a school bond and a tax ratification election. This informative video aims to explain the concept of a voter-approved tax ratification election, also called a VATRE, and its impact on our district. The purpose of this election is to hold a community vote on the proposed tax rate increase to maximize state funding. If approved, the proposal would enable Granbury ISD to secure an estimated $8.2 million in additional annual funding, while simultaneously reducing the overall tax rate. How is this possible? The funding for Granbury ISD primarily comes from local taxes and state funds. Local taxes are divided into 2 funds: Maintenance and Operations, M&O, and Interest and Sinking, INS. The M&O fund carries day-to-day district operations, such as staff salaries, teaching supplies, and building maintenance, while the INS fund is used to pay off school bond debts, which finance new school construction and capital improvements. As part of the state's recent tax compression legislation, the overall GISD tax rate will decrease. Rather than compress to the maximum rate under law, The Board of Trustees has set the total tax rate at just over 93 cents, comprising just under 79 cents for M&O and 14.5 cents for INS, which is the lowest school tax rate in Hood County and one of the lowest school tax rates in the Metroplex. The ballot will show a total tax rate of just over 93 cents, down from last year's total tax rate of approximately 99 cents. Compressing the tax rate 0.06 cents will mark the 8th consecutive year our district has lowered the overall tax rate. If the VATRE measure is approved by voters, not only will the school tax rate decrease, the result will be more local and state funding for Granbury ISD. As mentioned earlier, the proposed 93-cent tax rate will generate an estimated $8.2 million in additional state revenue annually. The crucial point is that some of this new revenue will not be subject to the school finance recapture system, commonly known as Robin Hood. In 2023, Granbury ISD sent over 11 million local tax dollars back to the state in recapture. So, how would the additional $8.2 million be utilized by increasing the M&O budget if voters approve the district's tax rate? The additional funds would allow Granbury ISD to give pay raises to teachers and staff, add personnel to reduce student-teacher ratios in classrooms, and pay for security improvements on all campuses. It's essential to note that we are solely discussing the Granbury ISD tax rate, which is different from a homeowner's overall tax bill. Pending approval of Senate Bill 2, the local school district tax rate will decrease and voters will receive a $100,000 homestead exemption. However, rising property values could still impact your overall tax bill. Also, homeowners who are 65 or older need to ensure they have a homestead exemption on file with the Hood County Appraisal District, which will freeze their school tax bill. The Board of Trustees has called for the tax ratification election on November 7th, but the ultimate decision lies with the voters. All eligible registered voters are encouraged to become informed and exercise their right to vote in the election. Early voting will commence on October 23rd and continue through November 3rd. The election day is scheduled for Tuesday, November 7th. Voting locations, times, and additional information can be found on our website, www.granburyisd.org/election 2023.
Granbury ISD. One community, one goal, all heart. We've become a destination district for thousands of families. They come to Granbury ISD because of our award-winning academic, fine arts, and athletic programs, and our dedicated staff. With nearly 8,000 students enrolled in our schools, we are expecting to grow by more than 2,000 students by 2030. That's a 25% increase. The last time our district built an elementary school was 1996. A lot has changed in 27 years, the biggest of which is the number of students who attend our schools. Families are drawn here by our success. Most recently, our Marine Corps JROTC program was selected as a Naval Honor School for the 10th consecutive year, and all 10 of our campuses received the prestigious Purple Star Award from the Texas Education Agency for our district's commitment to meeting the unique needs of military-connected students and their families. Granbury has a long tradition of producing outstanding students, including NASA engineers, NFL players, doctors, teachers, Olympic gold medalists, CEOs, lawyers, judges, WNBA champions, and much more. Granbury ISD builds leaders. In addition to academic and extracurricular program success, Granbury Independent School District is regarded for its stewardship of tax dollars. We have an A rating from the Texas Education Agency for Financial Accountability, the highest rating possible for Texas school administrations. Capital projects from the 2013 bond package were completed on time and under budget. and our current tax rate is the lowest it has been in years to address our continued growth and ongoing management of facilities. In April 2023, a strategic planning committee was formed. It was comprised of parents, grandparents, students, teachers, staff, and business and community leaders from across Granbury ISD. The committee reviewed financial data, current academic needs, projected student growth toward existing campuses, and sought community input before putting together a bond proposal for review by the Board of Trustees that they believe best represents the needs of the students, families, and taxpayers. On August 21, 2023, the Board of Trustees voted to place 2 propositions on the November ballot. The first proposition is a voter approval tax rate election, or VATRE. The second proposition is a $151.7 million bond proposal to address our growth by building a new elementary school, renovating aging elementary and middle school facilities, and constructing a second transportation facility complete with new school buses. Please note, a new state law requires all school bond propositions to include ballot language that reads, "This is a property tax increase." However, this bond package will not increase the property tax rate for Granbury ISD homeowners or businesses. In fact, pass or fail, our property tax rate will decrease. The board has approved a tax rate of just over 93 cents, which is more than 6 cents lower than last year. This makes the Granbury ISD school tax rate the lowest school tax rate in Hood County and one of the lowest in the Metroplex. As always, homeowners 65 and older who have filed their homestead exemption will not see an increase in their school property taxes. Early voting runs from October 23rd through November 3rd. Election Day is Tuesday, November 7th. Granbury ISD is committed to transparency. Should you have any questions or would like more information, visit granburyisd.org/election2023. Granbury